Going live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another round of the Phi Mu Alpha LCS. My name is Fleeing Pan, and tonight we have a game between two of the teams for the March Madness tourney, Not Our President and the Universe 6. Not Our President is led by none other than Hillary Clinton, the presidential winner of the popular vote, but unfortunately that doesn't count in this country. They've composed a team that has Gurk7, Kingston HyperX, Piper is going to be subbing in for I don't remember who, and it's Fudgy Ditters, and Bear Senor is the bot lane matchup. Anyways, we are starting way later than scheduled. Apologies for that. So, without further ado, we're going to go straight into our picks and bans, which are going on right now. Hey, here's my casting team with me. Today I have Jirachi and Opie alongside.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, boys? Anyways, boys and girls, or non-binary people, whatever you decide. Anyways, we got some bans here. It looks like Warwick, Echo, Rengar have been banned by Not Our President. In Universe 6 has banned Alistair, Ziggs, and Kate. A little bit of an eclectic bunch banned right there.
Yeah, I mean, you got Warwick and Alistar standard bans. Yeah, nothing too crazy there. But then you got Echo, Ziggs, more targeted bans. But yeah, now we see Skarner picked up for Not Our President, going to Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, it's a bit of an interesting choice right there. Skarner, a takeaway from Menbung, who has shown pretty high efficiency with that Skarner pick. And then we see immediately the Zaya Rakan picked up by the Universe 6. That's for Jabberman Kurtz and Gert. Jabberman Kurtz making his debut in the PMA LCS, as well as Kingston HyperX. So those are two players debuting in this match. We also have the return of This Is Lugo.
Next, I was talking to Universe 6 before the game, and they said they... actually, no, Not Our President wanted Red Side because they wanted Zyra Khan, but Universe 6 read their mind and they snatched it up instead.
Interesting. As we're going to see Tristana and Thresh picked up here for Not Our President. Tristana for Piper is who, again, is subbing in. Definitely one of the strongest champs for him. And then Bear Senor, going to go with the Thresh.
Yeah, I mean, I think Gert is a good Rakan player, but out of his champ pool, I don't think Rakan is the strongest. So we'll see how well that the Zyra and Rakan can stand up to Bear Senor's Thresh. And obviously Piper being a strong AD carry, Tristana still being a really strong champion right now. So I think it's going to be a feast or famine for both teams.
As we see Morgana picked up here for Juice Me Ashen. And then next things up were bans of Maokai, and then Kane.
The Kane ban against Menbung, no surprise whatsoever. They're one of the champs he was one of the champs he was able to take over games on last season on Riches Provoked, and a very much comfort pick for him.
Yes, the Maokai also taking away a pretty strong tank, something that I think Kingston HyperX could pull off easily. We're going to see the next ban out is a Malphite, so again, another tank taken away from that top laner. Be a bit interesting. I think those are some pretty important bans right there.
Yeah, being a Malphite is just so strong. No matter how well or bad you do in lane, you are always relevant. In those team fights, you land a awesome, multi-person knockup, and that can just completely change around a fight. Plus, you just get tanky and you don't die.
You just gave away your strategy for Sunday.
I mean, I think we all
no, I'm aware you play Malphite.
and hey, when I play it, I'm not even going tank. I'm going full AD. Just letting you know.
Nice. Anyway, so yeah, Wukong ban I think might have actually been targeting this as a Lugo. I feel like he would be the type of guy to play Wukong top. But Sejuani pick gonna come in for Menbung. Not something he picks up very often. He tends to favor carry junglers, but this leaves counter pick for this as a Lugo. I mean, this makes complete sense.
Yeah, certainly putting one of your stronger players with the counter pick. Sejuani right now, actually, I think is one of the better junglers. Iceberg Lady. Yeah, Sejuani I think is a very strong jungler right now. Gives a lot of CC, gives a lot of team fighting ability and tankiness to a team, and especially their team. They're lacking a little bit of tank at the moment, so giving them a straight up tank like that can team fight is gonna help. Anivia picked by Gerg7, kind of his favorite champion really, and then we're gonna see Rumble in the top lane. This is a spicy pick for Kingston HyperX.
Spicy meatball.
Yes.
I'm ready to see that.
Wait,
now
but
on
if
U6, I'm wanting to see a lot of damage because I feel like they don't have a lot of consistent damage there.
But if Anivia and Rumble later ults on top of each other, don't they just cancel out?
Shush you. Anyways, we're gonna see a Gnar pick by.
Well, I mean, that can work for damage. Tank
Yeah,
can do a lot. Tank a lot of damage and do a lot of damage.
Gnar is actually pretty good into Rumble just because you can keep with the range, and with the Q slow, Rumble can't get close enough to you. So you keep Rumble at bay. Plus, you can also just go straight into like a frozen mallet, and there's Rumble only having the W to try and move fast and run away is screwed in the long and short of it. So I mean, but if Rumble is able to snowball and get some damage in early, will do a lot in team fights. So much damage to be done with that ult.
And actually, I mean, I joke about Anivia and Rumble ultimates canceling each other out, but that is a lot of AoE for a team fight right there between those two ultimates.
Yeah, not to mention you have a Skarner and a Thresh for like lockdown, so Thresh hooks somebody onto, Anivia ult, Rumble ult, and Skarner pulling somebody back in as well, they're just gonna die, so.
With all that AoE, Tristana can pretty easily get off resets, also provides them a lot of siege actually, just between the Trist and the Anivia to wave clear, Trist to take towers, and also the other three to just threaten anybody that comes even close. So if NOP get going, they can actually just snowball out of control real quick.
Yeah, and I mean on the other side as well, like you have a lot of counter to that. So I mean you've got tons of dive, you got Rakan dive, you got Sejuani dive, Gnar dive, Morgana with the black shield to kind of try and stop a Skarner ult or a Thresh hook from hitting. Zaya's got her own escape, plenty of AoE damage as well with the feathers. Morgana's got the AoE ult, so it's really going to come down to who. I think it's going to be a lot of counterplay, like who can get the counter engage there, because if you can dodge out that initial engage, or you get Sejuani ult, get Gnar ult out of the way, or even Rumble ult out of the way, then I think the other team has a really good opportunity to counter engage, get that wombo onto the other team.
Wait, this is Lugo still has the Lugo's tag from season 2.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
God.
That's
Classic.
pretty good. Still hasn't changed,
Nope.
Never change.
Never forget either. Alright, we're just getting a couple things set up here over on the stream. So yeah, sorry about the apologies for the delay. We're a bit behind schedule today. Some late players, plus we're still setting up stream, plus I'm downloading a game, which is what set us behind. Anyways, so yeah, this is a
Fire Panda.
hashtag. This wouldn't be happening without
Hashtag
Panda.
Best streamer ever.
Hashtag Fire Panda. Wait, best streamer ever. I basically exclusively streamed this league in season 2.
And then who took
I
over in
stutter?
season 3?
Hashtag best.
Me, I still streamed like 70% of season 3.
Uh-huh. Anyways. Let's see, what are we waiting on here? We're just waiting. We're in our pick bands.
What are you talking about?
In pick bands right now. It'll be. I'm interested to see how these new players perform. Kingston HyperX and Jabberman Kurtz. Fun fact for those of you who don't know, Jabberman Kurtz is actually Julio's little, from Susquehanna University.
Sasquana?
Or Susquehanna. I don't know.
Did you just say Sasquana?
That's how you pronounce their university name.
No,
Susquehanna?
that is not.
What is it?
Susquehanna.
Susquehanna. Whatever. There's a Q, and I don't know.
Oh my god.
Nor do I care.
Oh my god.
Anyways, Jabberman Kurtz, Julio's little brother. Wonder if he has the same curse of feeding. Lambda Beta Boys forever. Yeah, sure.
Question. Does does March Madness like count towards like career kills, deaths, assists plus like
No.
records or stuff? No.
No, this is just a just for fun tourney. Kind of like the real March Madness going on right now. Rip my bracket.
Just for fun.
Like
Just for fun, except the NCAA makes billions off of players they don't have to pay.
And rip my bracket. I had Arizona winning. Arizona, why you let me down like this?
Rip.
It's okay. I did not have Arizona winning, and I was very happy about it.
I hate you.
I did not have Arizona winning either.
I laughed.
Granted, I didn't have anyone winning because I didn't fill out a bracket, but I didn't have Arizona winning, so I'm better than Panda.
Uh-huh. Anyways, we have some pretty spicy summoner spells in the bot lane. We got both supports running Ignite. Both mid laners are on TP, and so are the top laners, so pretty much copying each other with the summoner spells. That's a little interesting.
I'm curious to see what Gert ran as a Keystone, because actually Rakan with Electrocute and Spell Thieves, his level 2 all-in is just insane. Like, is Electrocute, you do not expect that much damage from Rakan.
I feel
Plus
like
the Ignite, plus Xayah to follow. Like, I mean, do I think Gert
it would
actually
help
went
the
for
early
this?
game.
No.
I think it falls
Do I
off.
think it's a possibility?
game, it
No.
would
Oh
be
no, it
fine.
definitely falls off. But like,
Yeah.
if you can get snowballing, it's great. But like,
Yeah.
this game isn't even about snowballing necessarily,
Yeah.
so I don't.
I mean, we have 2/3, or no, 3/5 of the boosted Gorilla Monkeys returning in this game. You have the completed bot lane of Piper is and Bear Senior, and Gurk 7 in the mid lane. So I think that'd be really, really aggressive by Gurt to do that into this bot lane. Because his bot lane with Thresh and Tristan is going to have a lot of synergy. those guys have played a lot of hours together. So, and with kind of the relative inexperience of Jabberman Kurtz, with Gert, I think that would just be too much to overcome.
We'll see. I mean, yeah, I think the first hook, I think the hooks are going to be a big factor. Because if the hooks land, then Rakan can die pretty easily. If they miss, then it's an easy counter engage for Rakan with little to no repercussions. So we'll see.
Yeah. So I think that would be a little too aggressive. I might go a little bit more passive. I think Rakan's best right now with the Guardian mastery. Gives a lot of heal and whatnot. Actually, I think Rakan right now is one of the more better balanced supports available, especially with the meta right now being more towards
Spoiler
enchanters.
alert, Quinn Rakan is actually insane. The electrocute ignite build I just talked about, yeah, combine that with Quinn level 2 damage.
Correct me if I'm wrong. In that game specifically, there was a Yasuo that went like 15-1.
Yeah, but we also got first blood on a level 2 all-in, on a Caitlyn.
Hey, talk about that previous game you played with, with Quinn in the bot lane.
We got first blood at level 2! Anyway, predictions. Who do you guys have winning this? This is honestly close, but I think the 3/5 of BGM is too much to overcome. I think NOP takes this.
I'm gonna have to agree. Just because, well, both teams have a really good team fight.
I'm gonna need to mute you because you are way loud right now.
Okay.
I don't know what just happened, but your sound just went bonkers.
I'm bonkers.
Both of you went bonkers. What the fuck? All right, I'm not really sure what just happened there. We'll have to investigate. Is it better now? No, it's not better. Why is it so loud? What the fuck?
Language. Fine.
Stop talking. Thank you.
Quick, make a prediction.
I don't know what the heck's going on here. Alright, we are hopefully back. Hopefully the sound is fixed. And yeah, we can't hear them. Great.
Okay, one more game. Quick, make a prediction, please.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
No predictions for you.
I'm gonna go with the 3/5 rule, so yeah, sorry. I'm actually trying to fix sound because it really broke itself and was blaringly loud.
NOP. Okay, NOP, fix sound. Opie and I got this.
No, I got it now. Yeah, NOP, 3/5 rule. I hope you all know what I'm referring to.
The
US
3/5
history?
have to be native rule.
No, I'm referring to US history.
I'm aware, but I'm also referring to NALCS. Well, just LCS in general. Okay. Anyway, no cheese starts. I'm disappointed. After Wednesday night, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed too. With the Nivea, Thresh, Skarner, and Tristana, I think you could get a pick right there. But we're just gonna see standard starts.
Yeah, maybe. But then also that locks Skarner into an E start, and that's not ideal for his jungle clear.
Yeah, so it looks like Rakan has started Guardian, went Guardian with his mastery, whereas Thresh took Aftershock.
It's gonna be pretty good if
Wait, Jabberman Kurtz pressed the attack on Zaya.
Yeah, I'm not entirely
I do
fond
not
of
agree
that.
with this, just saying.
I like it. I just love press the attack. It's not quite as good as it used to be, but I still think with Zaya, it's pretty good if you land those 3 and hit the feathers. Then somebody.
I mean, the thing is, press Fleet Footwork is just so good on like basically everyone. Oh, the level 2 all in coming in here. Kurt missing the grand entrance. Go land the hook onto Kurt. Ignite going down. Is he gonna go down? One more auto. First blood coming in for Piper. Level 2 being hit perfect all in there from the NOP bot lane.
Man, if
Sorry, the BGM bot lane.
Level 2. Jabberman and Kurtz had so many feathers there, could have easily picked up a kill onto that Thresh. But just knowing that they would get that level 2 right away.
Oh wait, Hillary Clinton has found the Menbong, and Skarner happens to be a pretty good duelist, but has actually lost that little duel. Oh, that little trade right there, so...
Going back to this fight in the bot lane, Jabberman Kurtz was still level 1 during this whole fight, basically. So he was unable to get the feather pull, which I think was just huge.
Yeah, Piper and Bear Senior played that really well. Knowing, exactly what they could do when they could do it. Since they had the level advantage.
I mean, level 2 is pretty classic falling thing. Wait, Menbong going on a bit of an invade. Hillary Clinton smites away the ground. HyperX is on his tail though, and not much can happen.
Yeah, we have a little bit of an adventure over in this top side jungle. Adventure time. Wait, what?
Adventure time. Come on, grab your friends. We're going to bury excellence. But this is Lugo losing health to Rumble, Kingston, HyperX. Adventure time.
Yes, indeed.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
The early power out of this Rumble.
I'm so sorry you had to hear that.
The early power out of this Rumble is very evident. And it seems so far to be a pretty strong pick, as we see Gurk7 miss a few CS in the mid lane.
Just sit in the tormented soil and just take a bunch of damage.
Oh, but here's a gank.
Quinn's here for gank though. Sun's up, Juice Me Asha, and Gurk7 Black Shield, but you can't protect from the wall. Let's force the flash though. Correct. Jabberman Kurtz getting hooked. Gurk with the grand entrance on 2 actually. They're not focusing down Piper. Some damage coming down on the Bear Senior, but Jabberman Kurtz also taking the bad end of that trade. Takes one more auto for his trouble. Piper still on good health here. Kingston HyperX actually blowing out. This is Lugo. He's the Flame Spitter. Almost the solo kill. One more. No. Forces the flash from Lugo. Probably didn't even... He did not need the flash there. Electro Harpoon would not have actually reached, but... That's a flash forced out solo from Kingston HyperX. Very nice showing in this first LCS match.
If Kingston had his his harpoon up, he probably could have gotten the kill there. I think he was waiting for something and then just started taking too many power shots.
Well, and had flash available too, and I think overestimated. I mean, obviously there's
Binding landing. It's fall back into Juice Me Asha. Gonna actually Black Shield the stun. Nice Black Shield timing there. Excuse me. So yeah,
I think Kingston had
ton of action.
Thought he had the damage, and then was just short, and had pulled back just too far by that point.
Well, it could be the case, but as it is, actually, even with that pressure. Oh wait, I say that. Oh, Juice Me Asha actually is level 6. Gurk7 is only level 5, but he will hit 6 off this wave. Yes, he is. And hit level 6 as access to that Glacial Storm. I think that's what it's called. I swear I'm not just trying to make up ability names. But yeah, actually, this is Lugo with the 12 CS lead even after getting his flash and TP forced out. Ooh, Gurk with the flash in on the grand entrance forces out the flash from Bear Senior as well. Piper just gets lanterned out to safety, but summoner spells get traded.
Yeah, that was definitely the right play. Don't ever try and go on the Tristana, especially if there's a threat. 1, Tristana's got to jump. 2, you've got the Thresh lantern to get away, so the fact that they went on to Thresh made them burn at least something.
Oh, Juice Me Asha taking a bunch of damage, does get walled off the wrong way, so he will actually be safe. Oh yeah, Kingston just returning this damage on this is Lugo. He does have Mega Gnar now. Does not land the wall of those, so that's gonna deter him from doing much of anything for now.
I think we've gotten to the point where this Anivia is just going to force a Morgana out of lane.
Yep. Well, we've also got a Gert roaming up, trying to look for a play mid lane, but I think we'll
Oh,
see
no, no,
anything.
no, they're going for an invade.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're not gonna actually find the red buff because Hillary Clinton did it first. But
Menbon's actually level 4 still. A little behind on the Skarner, yeah.
oh wait, Jesus, yeah, he is. Yeah, Skarner's a level up on him. That's the clear speed of Skarner. I mean, I say that, but he's also only 5 CS up, but like...
I think it also comes down to the fact that Menbon has been trying to get so many invades and so much pressure down, hasn't been clearing his jungle as fast.
Yeah, and I think that some of those also were Krugs taken, so...
Well, I mean, all jungle camps just give 4 CS now, so actually, like, the CS differences are actually super accurate, but yeah, it's even, but Menbong is definitely down experience, so gonna have to rewatch this VOD, see what caused that.
Yeah, and it's coming to a crucial point now. Hillary Clinton's almost level 6. That could mean Hillary Clinton is now level 6, so...
Hillary Clinton is level 6. That could mean Hillary Clinton is level 6.
Oh, yeah.
It,
Almost. I said almost level 6.
yeah. Yeah.
You know, going top lane on a squishy Gnar, that could be a dead Gnar easy.
Then
There's no flash.
Yeah.
Does
Rumble
have
versus
fleet
Gnarly
footwork,
is super volatile, but he gets spied by a pink ward, so no gank will come in for now. Menbong is also currently clearing his red buff, so he can counter gank, but he does not have access to his Glacial Prison, while Hillary Clinton has access to his Impale.
And Minbung probably just needs to hard farm just a little bit to catch up. Not having level 6 right now I think would be huge in a fight if it came to it.
Yeah, I think
He is almost level 6, so hit level 6, yeah, there we go.
Anyways, we'll see an Ocean Drake on the map. So far, not a big priority for either team. And then Rift Herald is going to be spawning here any minute now.
I'm surprised we've seen zero pressure for like drag or anything. Yes, it's an ocean drag, so it's not the easiest strongest, but I think it'll be crucial for just getting drag and pressure overall for either team.
I would actually like to point out Jusmiasha is now down 17 CS to this Anivia. He was actually keeping early game, or keeping even early game rather, but Berg 7 getting access to the Glacial Storm, just being able to constantly push in Jusmiasha means he's fallen behind a little bit, having the CS under tower, and just the little lead accumulating for that Anivia definitely could have an impact in the mid game.
Yeah,
Well,
and in the top lane, Kingston is down 20 farm.
Oh jeez.
No hook.
Yeah. The Anivia having a tier and a Sapphire Crystal is really not helping Jusmiasha. Just able to pull out that storm at any point in time and just clear the wave.
And he has a biscuit in case he somehow runs out of mana.
Yeah, somehow. It's never happening.
I'm rather surprised that Jusmiasha decided to go for the tier as well. I didn't think that was super typical on a Morgana.
Actually, I received information from Gerg7 himself that Proto Belt is actually pretty good on Anivia. Not Anivia, Morgana. Sorry. Oh wait, this is Lugo going in with the Mega Gnar. Uses it, the Gnar does not get into the wall. The Equalizer coming down, a bit of a weird angle, but still plenty of damage. Teleport coming back in, but Menbung is here as well. Ooh, the Glacial Prison missing though. Gerg7 gonna also miss his Q, but flashes forward to cut them off with the Glacial Storm. Plenty of damage coming down to Lugo. He's super low. The E coming in, one more. Oh, gets the kill. Gerg7 barely gets it. Hillary Clinton here as well. The backup Jusmiasha is a bit overextended, but he will get out alive.
The black shield to stop the Skarner ult.
Oh wait, real? Oh, I missed that completely. That was clutch.
What a play.
I think the stream was watching Gurk7 chase down This Is Lugo, so we must have missed that. As
No, that was right there at the end, so nice little black shield to stop that.
anyways, all in all, that's 2-0 for Not Our President. So Not Our President taking the early lead. About 1,000 gold up.
Yeah, and I mean, Flash and Teleport traded in the top lane for the mid laner, Berg 7, so.
Wait, Minbug's on Dragon.
Oh.
Wait, well, they've also found the Bear Senior, who will flash the Grand Entrance. Piper, a little bit overextended hook, coming down onto Gert. Not the exact target you want, but Jabberman Kurtz also takes a good chunk of damage from the explosive shot. It's just on the Thresh combo. Could threaten if needed, but Bear Senior just a little bit too far forward. Ignite comes down, and so does the box, but one more auto. Jabberman Kurtz does take him down. Gert 7 on the rope, but the Grand Entrance could quite knock up Piper, but forces Gert's flash as well, so that's still a pick for the side of Universe 6 and like they got the kill on Jabberman Kurtz. That's exactly who they want. Wait, Jabberman Kurtz gets stunned up, jumping from Piper. Really aggressive on the Tristana, but at the end of the day, nothing really actually happens. Little bit excited for no reason there.
I mean, I'm getting a little spicy right here right now.
Yeah. Oh wait, and now not a president is gonna go onto Dragon, but with Menbone coming back from base and everyone else on U6 solo, that's just a free Dragon for NOP. Good call by them actually. That's Ocean Drag isn't amazing, but is still an objective.
Yeah, I think one of the big things that comes in for, especially for early dragons, if it's not Infernal Drag, which I think is, I mean, everybody's priority, no matter what.
Even Mountain Dragon people like prioritize that because it's still really good.
Yeah, but
Wait, and for
as you
Sour
said,
comes
it's an
out.
objective to fight over, and you can catch the other team sleeping or make
Oh wait,
a
King
bad call.
Sniper X found Lugo. Another bit of an awkward equalizer come off again. Still damage, but Lugo hopping over. Couple more autos flashes in, but gets it. Lugo barely gets the damage down on the Kingston HyperX and wins the 1v1.
Kingston overheated, didn't have any spells up after the flashed in, and not having the auto attack speed to kill him
God,
off.
you hate to see it.
Yeah, a little bit awkward with that equalizer, just kind of at a weird angle. If that equalizer's better placed, he probably gets the kill there. But a good turnaround by Lugo.
And it is kind of what separates good rumbles from great rumbles. The equalizer placement and the heat management. And I mean, Kingston able to bully him out, but not quite being able to manage that heat. But I mean, we'll see if he can pick things up and get some better equalizers in team fights where it might be a tiny bit easier to get that angle.
Yeah, it was just a little hypey. Realistically, that's
Yeah.
probably could have just waited until you tried to like all in.
Oh wait, oh, the hook actually coming down on Jabberman Kurtz takes a crit auto for his trouble, but not much else. Wait, Lugo's still going after Kingston takes 2 tower shots, because why not?
There are 2 pinks in that bush.
Yup. Yup.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call an inefficient use of the pink ward.
It's what we call a screw up.
Yes.
All right,
As we're gonna see a-
fight over this Rift Herald.
Yeah.
It's in light terms. Ooh, yeah, Rift Herald being started. Oh, we've got triple gathering on the blast cone for U6. They're all in the pit. They don't go on to Hillary Clinton. They have the damage. They get the kill. Just Miasha the one to pick it up. Gert with the charm onto pretty much everyone. The binding landing on the Gert 7. Will they have the damage? Force him into an 8. Not quite. He flashes away, but they will still take down Piper. Is Gert barely living through that? This is Lugo still going after 2 members of NOP, but a great fight from U6 ends with them getting 2 kills and the Rift Herald.
Yeah, well played to jump in over the wall and be all together. Gert just zoned off the enemy team trying to ult them and was able to charm up Piper, therefore leading to Piper's death. And they get the Rift Herald, so probably a tower here in the top lane.
That was a great blast cone. Let me just say that. It was like, oh, they're doing Rift Herald. And then all of a sudden, 3 members of U6 end up in the pit.
And it all started with great wards and knowing where
Yes.
we were from the side of U6.
Menbung has a 25 vision score already, and that is the highest in the game. He had either the highest or the second
Wait.
highest vision score of non-supports last season. Oh, wait a second, solo kill. Oops.
Yeah, Kingston just a little too far forward there into this is Lugo, who's already 3-1 and up about 40 CS now. 41 CS, yeah. So he's behind a fair chunk of gold.
Kind of running away
Yeah.
in the top lane, but I mean, also he's getting the 1v1s onto Kingston, and Rumble really shines in team fights and not 1v1s. So
Yeah, like
and-
I said earlier, Rumble can't run away. There's nowhere you can go once Nars gets on top of you. And I mean, has the Black Cleaver built with a Ruby Crystal and a longsword, so might still just be going for the Frozen Mallet second item.
Oh wait, no, that's first amount, yeah.
Probably, yeah. Already has the Black Cleaver, yep.
Because realistically, with just the health, is tanky enough to outlive the team at this point. So, getting a Frozen Mallet keeps the
Wait
lights on in wherever
Wait
lane
a second.
they go.
Okay, Jabberman Kurtz went BF and is now building into what looks like a Shiv. Rather than going for Essence Reaver, which, okay.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice. Gonna go for those crits. It
Yeah.
seems like.
I
With-
mean, like, yeah, crit is what you build, but also Zaya kind of just needs Essence Reaver because she uses so much mana, so...
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always a fan of just straight damage builds. Just because
I mean, Essence Reaver has as much AD as Infinity Edge, plus it gives the same amount of crit, plus it gives CDR, plus it gives more CDR when you build more crit, plus it gives mana regen,
get
which
higher
for a
crit
mana
chance,
hungry...
though.
Then why the
with-
build Infinity Edge then?
I mean, also that. If it was just
Like
an
it-
Infinity Edge, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, that's not a good build, but I wouldn't be mad. OP. I see. I saw all your IE Rush games not even last split, the past 2 splits. I called you out for it. What?
Yeah, and they've worked out in some of those.
Oh wait. Oh, here's a Menbung. Okay. Hello. And here's a Menbung. That's basically the story of his game.
Oh,
Wait, that Rift Herald. Oh, the Rift Herald just got the tower. Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like we're gonna
How
see
did
a
he
group mid
destroy
here.
a tower? Are we gonna turn into an ARAM, boys? Oh wait, the binding landing on the Piper, the shield, the rocket jump away does not take the lantern. That was almost the pick. And now they're just gonna find the pick anyway, or not, because Kingston flashes a wall. See, at least when Menbung misses a Glacial Prison, it's because someone used a flash.
Anyways, we're seeing this Ocean Drake probably going over to wait, Equalizer.
Wait, what? Oh, Hillary Clinton's here. Okay. Hello. He's snarting to a wall. He's actually lantern
Wait.
now, but also permafrosted. There's one more coming in. Wait, flashed in. Okay, gets a wall. Tries to get him. But that gets the kill. Gets impaled though. He does pick up the kill. Juice Master finally. Lugo's still alive through all of this. How is he still alive? Shut down finally. Coming in for Kingston, who is actually picking up 2 kills. Picks up another on Gert as well. Ooh, the hook flashed away from by Jabberman Kurtz, but just a messy fight. 2 for 2 at the end of all of that. Okay then.
The 2 for 2, and very quietly, Universe 6 has gotten the lead in kills and taken a slight lead in gold now.
yeah. I mean,
Oh,
we got the corridor fight,
Oh,
which
oh my.
could be good for both teams.
Hello, Juice Miyasu. You found the Piper is this. Actually, wait, no, it's the other way around. Actually, while I'm talking about Juice Miyasu, I will just say I've actually been really impressed by him. His debut mid game, did not play Morgana last season. Played all support last season, but he's been hitting binds. He's been finding Piper with a lot of these binds and coming up with clutch picks, clutch damage, and
Yeah, no,
yeah, he's been doing very well in his mid debut game.
his ability to hit the binds right now has been super clutch. That last fight, hit a bind over a wall onto Piper blind, and that made sure Piper couldn't jump over the wall. So pretty huge there. Although he is behind a fair number of CS, which is, I think, the only problem.
Well, I mean, he's also against Gerg7, who is... You can make an argument he's the best player in PMA LCS history, so yeah, I don't fault him too much for that. Well, he's also getting hit by hooks. Block shield a little bit late. The tower will finally get taken down by Piper as it is. Goey's waiting Block shield to run out before he tries using Pale. Lugo actually does get hooked up, but he is just tanky enough with all that health that they will not act on that.
Yeah, U6 is getting pretty beefy here. They're getting a little tanky. They've got the health bars now. And right now, NOP, not the beefiest of teams. Skarner will get there. Thresh will eventually get there. But not the tankiest team right now. So I think good Wombo, if you can get a nice Gnar and a nice Sejuani ult, that can basically clean a fight really easily. Ooh, just missing that word. JK. Got another.
We have all the trinkets. So looks like, again, we're going to fight over some vision control in the Baron Pit. This is probably the next team fight, as we see Universe 6 stack 4 members in that bush.
Yeah, and the bot wave looks like it's going to be pushing for Universe 6, just maybe. Just barely.
Yep, tower going down. This is Lugo trying to come in for the miracle play. Stuns up 2 with the Gnar, but Glacial Prison catches him under tower, forces the stopwatch from Teeks and Hyper X, but Clean just eating all the damage. 2 kills coming in for Universe 6. Javelin Curse standing in the Glacial Prison. Barely stays alive. But again, another 2 kills.
Ooh,
for
that
Universe
could be Baron.
6, and they are pinging Baron, yes.
That's Glacial Storm, not Prison.
Glacial's... You're right.
Glacial Prison's Sejuani's ultimate.
I'm aware. I'm fully aware. Yeah, and yes, they are indeed starting Baron. Piper is trying to bind again? Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, Juice Miashin right now, playing out of his mind. As Lugo hops over a wall.
Gerg7 was caught. Nice lantern to escape. So they are taking a lot of damage, but
my mind still exploded. It's still exploded from that bind. What the hell was that?
uh-oh.
Wait, there's a speedy boy!
Are they going to be able to stop them from getting out? No.
The speedy boy speeds in and then just speeds out. Not as fast as a Rammus, but still a speedy boy. Speedy boy.
But going back to that fight in the top lane, it was a really good Gnar ultimate into the wall and catching the Rumble in Skarner, and that really turned that fight in their favor. And then they were able to pick off Piper Izzes with a well-placed bind from Juice Miashin. So, well done by Universe 6, and now they've got this Baron power spike. Let's see if they can do anything with it.
Oh wait, hi Bear somewhere. Okay, well, Caster Curse, my mind explodes about Juice Miashin and he misses.
Wait. It's an unfortunate ultimate right there.
That's why I always...
wait, the flash. Oh no, Lugo, what are you doing? He's eating it so much.
But look how close they are.
Coming in, 3 kills coming back for U6. Gert gets taken down by the Glacial Storm, but I mean, 3 kills. He's gonna be very happy about that.
Very nice follow-up from both Menbung and Gert there, both landing some CC on almost all of the team. Nice charm there by Gert to keep them all in there. Should be an inhib taken off this.
That AoE was just ridiculous. Just completely ridiculous, and they're gonna get an inhib off all this.
I think Lugo just wanted to make it even and
He wanted to miss it. He wanted to massively whiff an ult for himself and be like, now we're even.
I mean, Kingston hit it, just knocked them kind of the wrong direction.
He hit himself. Now he's the real target here. Juice Viash. Rip. Press chat, press F, pay respects.
Yeah.
No.
F paid respects. The Recon went in super deep, but was able to group up for the whole team, which allowed Universe 6 to just stack CC on the front line and blow it up really quickly.
But yeah, I think Kingston noticed maybe you should, if it's not already off autocast, take that ult off autocast.
I hope so, because that was a very unfortunate ult that really swung a team fight right there.
Because you get a little bit antsy and all of a sudden it goes the complete wrong direction.
Yeah. As Mountain Drake has gone over for Universe 6, looks like they're gonna push a little bit in this bot lane. Morgana actually, nope, not gonna catch Morgana.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, they did.
Oh wait, they found that Juice Viash. This is a Soul Shackles will actually stay alive? What? Jabberman Curse gets the kill. How is Juice Viash even alive? Okay, and in the meantime, top lane, okay. Lugo picks up. Not a kill yet. He's getting burned down though. King Sniper X with the damage, but he has to flash. Okay. So that was a thing that happened.
It looks like Baron is worn off finally. But I think Ashen was able to survive because Gert and friends were able to get there quickly and back him up. And then the Dark Binding and the Soul Shackles hit Piper Iz's, and all it took was like one auto attack from I think Jabberman to secure the kill there before Piper could pop Ashen.
Now that Jabberman finally has his Essence Reaver Shiv, he does a lot of damage. Oh, the hook does find him, but will not go in on it. Tower does not quite go down yet. Menpo's actually trapped off.
Wait, he's in the wall.
But yeah, Lugo in the wall, but he's now in Mega Gnar, but the huge root coming down from Jabberman Kurtz picks up a kill, and Lugo picks one up as well. Gert will go down to trade, but 2 for 1. Again, Gert trading his life out for these one-team fights. He's not going to mind that whatsoever.
Yeah, they did. If Kingston would have been there to possibly land a good ult, could have been a good team fight there for NOP, but was stuck clearing minions in the mid-wave, so they didn't lose towers there.
This just
And
in.
we'll also say, Jabberman Kurtz is also playing really well for his just flat debut game in BMA LCS.
Yes, he is. Playing very well, especially into this bot lane matchup. One that at the beginning I think we all thought was maybe a mismatch.
Yeah,
but
he's actually one of the unfortunate souls who, for the winter split for the draft, he signed up but did not get drafted.
well, he's
He's
showing
here
us right now.
And he's gonna get drafted next split if he signs up. I can pretty much guarantee it. As long as he works on his builds, but if he does that, then he'll get drafted.
Well, I mean, putting in a
it looks like the
pretty good
build's working
showing
out
so
pretty
far.
well.
Hey Jabberman, I'm here for build coaching. Don't ask Opie to coach you because he'll give you the worst builds in the world.
Oh,
No, you learn how to position really well with me.
Nope. Well, maybe Menbung can learn how to position really well because he's getting caught out.
Yeah, he didn't go deep enough.
He's getting
That was
dead.
the problem.
He's been deaded, and so let's see, 35 seconds. Yeah, NOP really can't get that many objectives because, I mean, they have a wave pushing towards them mid, which involves a super. Lugo is pushing towards them bot, so.
The inhib is spawning, so it won't be.
Or they're just gonna get a top tower. Okay, never mind. I spoke too soon.
I mean, they need to get some to this tower gold back. They're down about 7k gold at the moment, and a lot of it is tower gold.
This just didn't take Jabberman over Rich next split. I can neither confirm nor deny. I'll just say that.
Oh, they hit it.
The hook
They're gonna hit the hook.
landing, actually, the grand entrance knockup, though, onto 2, and Jabberman Curse does stay alive. You drew back and deletes Hillary Clinton too far on the Skarner.
There was no Skarner ult available, it looks like.
Oh wait, oh, and another binding has found Bear Senior, Soul Shackles on him, gets a stun up, Menbung with the CC as well, and they will have the damage. Jabberman Kurtz has gone legendary, 8-0-5.
Yep, that's gonna be a free Baron there.
Free
And
ass
you've got
Baron.
2 people bot lane trying to handle Lugo.
Pulling his best Huni impression.
Hold on.
Yeah, this is another free Baron. Unfortunately, pushed us a little too far into Universe 6 in the top lane. And Jabberman Curse right now, those crits are just deleting people.
Yeah, there was no Skarner ult for that fight, so not able to secure that Zai, even though there was a great hook to start it off. If they would have had the Impale, it would have been dead for sure after the hook, but
You know what?
he's able to just ult and get away.
I want Jabberman to place his control word and get a goddamn QSS, so he has the gold for it. So even if he does get impaled, it won't matter.
Yeah, that would be
To be
nice.
fair,
Put the
hasn't had a
control
problem.
word down by the Quicksilver Sash. Actually, wait, no, he can't complete Merc's Inventory yet by the Quicksilver Sash.
Yeah, as we're seeing both Tristana and Thresh trying to zone off Lugo, meaning this is a 4v3 in the top lane as they pick up yet another tower. Looks like they're just going to rotate over for Dragon, which is spawning in 5 seconds. That is another Ocean Drake.
Oh, Jabrin, you didn't steal it. Not a good AD carry.
Yeah,
Didn't steal the
no steal buff, no top tier 80 carry.
I mean, it's as if Juice Me Ashen doesn't have enough mana. As the Seraphs and an Abyssal Mask, I think you lie.
Wait. It's a very interesting choice there.
Now,
Why did they not just rotate?
another one. What? Does Piper just has like
It's like a
the
magnet.
negative side of a magnet, and Juice Miyashin's binding is the positive side.
Juice Miyashin able to thread it like a field goal. Just very
Juice Me
unlike
magnet. Juice
Blair
Me
Walsh.
magnet. But wait, Jabberman Kurtz has just been completely chunked out by King. Yeah, Piper.
Somehow
By
alive.
Bush Person, but we'll stay alive thanks for Redemption Kurt. We'll just get hooked. We'll not hit the great. Lugo flashes in for the huge knock. Piper forced the flash out, but he is low and forced out of the fight. But this could be huge for either team. Low health bars on both sides, but Jabberman Kurtz with the huge pullback. Piper
Resets.
Resets coming in. The triple kill for Piper. He's going for it. The quadra kill for Piper. There it is.
Alright, now who took the penna?
That was, oh my god.
And that all started off with Piper getting caught there by the Sejuani ulti. Was able to QSS it out, jump away, barely survive.
That's why you buy a QSS.
The redemption came in to heal Piper, who's able to stay in the fight long enough for Lugo to get in the middle, hit a 5-man Gnar ultimate, and Piper was still alive, able to keep auto-attacking that whole time. Wow.
And
They
this
threw
is why
everything they
Piper
had
is a
at
good
Piper.
AD carry.
They threw everything at Piper and weren't able to get the kill, so everything was gone at that point.
When you throw everything at someone and they still get a quad.
And that was all of the Baron buffs, correct me if I'm wrong. So, very big turnaround right there.
I mean, I guess if you kill the whole team, that would be all the Baron buffs, yes?
Yes, yes indeed.
You're correct.
Yes. But still it's a 7k gold deficit. So if you are not our president, what do you got to do to continue to turn this around?
I mean, you gotta keep trying to get fights like that. Kite it back, make them use 1 or 2 of the ultimates, or get those things on cooldown.
Stop breathing in your mic.
That'd be you, Rich. But I said it at the beginning. It's all gonna be all about the counter engages. Oh, does have to cleanse.
Oh, okay. Well, Gert again missing Grand Entrance, but he will eat the Impale. That is a support down for a lot of cooldowns. Then getting chucked out as well as Juice Miyashin. There's a lot of damage coming back, but again, the resets. Piper is going on the mission. The route pulling back just on the hill. Clinton, but they will take him down. Jammerman Kurtz picking up another kill, 10-1 and 6 on the Zaya. And it's currently a 3-for-1. It's 2v4 right now, but it's Jammerman Kurtz and Lugo. They can do some damage, but NOP do take down the tower. Pull back some gold hook, landing onto Lugo. Not quite the target you want, but
they need to get onto Piper.
But wait, they're just deleting Kingston, forcing out the Zonias from him. Piper hook will not hit, but Piper going in for the resets, deletes Jabberman. Those crits though in the Lugo, looks like he lagged out or something, but the double kill again for Piper. He is just putting this team on his back. He's saying, I am subbing and I am carrying your asses. They're gonna take down the inhib. Will they look to end the game? They have 2 down for another 40 seconds. They're looking for some next turrets.
Yeah, this might be an overstay.
Well, we're gonna see some immediate Bramble Vest.
There's no AD carry, the double knockup and the charm coming down, but the Soul Shackles, they do take down Piper. 2 kills coming back for U6. You said the overstay and the double kill actually for Gert. Just cause why not?
That was really good. Gert balled them up and charmed them on top of Juice Miyashin's pool there. On top of the Tormented Soil, causing them to take so much damage there. Very well played there, Gert. Why couldn't you play like that when I was on your team?
Jesus Christ. So, why couldn't Juice Miyashin play like this when he was on my team?
Because he wasn't in the mid lane.
That was the secret, apparently.
Yeah. OP strat right there. Anyways, yeah, no, Gert was... Wait. Gert was really able to set up Juice Miyashin there to do a ton of damage. The Soul Shackles also landed because Gert held everybody in place. So it was very well done by Gert. And you are really breathing into your mic a lot.
Alright,
Wait.
Baron's coming up
Wait.
here.
Wait. Hi, Hillary Clinton. Hello.
Gurk7 has still not died this game.
Wait, really? Oh my god.
Report for hinting.
Wait, why are we reporting the guy who hasn't died for inting?
Bjergsen cosplay, maybe?
Oh no.
No? Looks like all 5 members of Universe 6 are going to push down mid. And they might catch Not Our President on a rotation here.
Yeah, 2 open inhibs, so they might try and keep pressuring and then just back to try and do a sneaky Baron, but there are some wards up there by Not Our President to hopefully kind of see if they're making those rotations. Oh,
another binding landing, Grand Entrance, and they're Bear Skewer just goes by. The Glacial Bridge is on the Piper, forces the QSS, forces the Rocket jump away, but now that he's out of the fight, they can just focus on the rest of the team. Hillary Clinton getting the lead in as well. That's a dead Skarner. Dead Rakan as well. No, oh no, it will be a dead Skarner, but the AoE coming back from the Anivia and Piper, 3 kills back for NOP. Yet again, Lugo and versus the World
What?
Were just flashing on his face. Another double kill coming in for him. 13 kills for the Tristana, because why not? Jabberman Kurtz, as it's now him versus the world.
Yeah, team down for another 30 seconds. This could be huge.
That Nivea AoE, man.
Are they going to end? It looks like they're going to try and end here.
They're gonna end. They're gonna. Oh my god. They're going for it.
All right, here's the hero play.
They get the stun and they get the ace. They get the final kill. This could be finally the game for NOP after being down for so much of it. After still being down 3k gold, they will get the ace. They will get the win. They will take game 1 of this series in such close and epic fashion.
Wow.
Jesus.
And look at this. Juice Miyashin is just about to spawn. This is Lugo's 9 seconds away. Menbung had just spawned. Gert had spawned. So they had to finish that then or they were not going to win. Oy. What a game. What a game.
Wow. Yeah, so throws and really good plays from both sides there.
All right, let's take a look at some post-game stats here.
Well, let's take a look at an MVP vote.
Yeah, you can do that you can set that up while we look at some stats. Anyways, we have Rumble going 3-7-15, Skarner going 0-9-12, but did their job as the frontline tank. Gerg 7 doing the opposite of 6-0-14. Piper is 13-4-5, and then Bear Senior 0-6-17. Over for Universe 6, they had Nar going 6-5-11, Sejuani 2-4-15, Juice Miyashin with Morgana 3-3-17, Jabberman Kurtz on his debut 12-3-6, and then Gert 3-7-18. So some pretty balanced numbers right across the board. Let's look at some damage numbers, and we see right here Piper is by far and away is doing the most damage.
So, well, not by far and away.
Okay,
Greg is not that far behind.
that's because he doesn't
but
die.
Still.
And he's in Anivia, so we don't care.
But
Agreed.
still.
Agreed. Yep. Anyways, those two right there were a lot of their team's damage. Jabberman Kurtz does a respectable 23,000 damage. But over for the side of Universe 6, they had some interesting damage numbers across the board. 27,000 by Nar, 24,000 by Morgana, and then 28,000 from the Zaya. So, not lacking for damage by any means. As we look at chat, 3K by far. Yep. 3K is a large number. Yeah. Fake Fudgy. MVP is actually
Fake
Greg,
buddy.
not you, Ali. He held mid-game together. Triss plays in the mid to late game were great, but the team fight was much stronger. Yeah, maybe. There were times where it looked like Universe 6 might win, and then there were other times where it looked like Universe 6 was about to throw. So, anyways, let's look back at some other stats here. Damage taken, Gerg 7, only 13,000, of course. Some ward placement. 13 wards destroyed by Piper is 7 control wards purchased by Bear Senior, 7 purchased by Gerg 7. Because why not? Only 7 control wards by Menbung, 3 by Gert. So it looks like the vision control game was a little bit more one-sided towards not our president.
So yeah, that's Can I call the MVP vote because Piper has 9 votes and the next is Greg with 2.
Wait. I want to vote. Let me vote.
I mean,
Pooper is useful.
Pooper is useful.
Yeah, Pooper is useful now. Has 10 votes. Anyways.
So yeah, Piper is the MVP of Game 1. Congratulations.
Congratulations. All right. We're gonna cut stream here, and then we will be back shortly for game numero dos. So yeah, stick around. It'll be a good one. Wait, where'd OBS go? I need more screens.